A very warm hello from here at AimBrain HQ. Thank you very much for joining us. My name is Will Miller and I will be your host for this webinar. You'll get to see me enroll myself for facial biometric authentication and then use this information to access my account. As promised, this will take no more than 5 minutes as we want to show you just how fast and easy it is for customers or users to enroll themselves. By the way, the principles also apply to using facial authentication within enterprise systems too. So whenever we reference app, we're not just looking at banking. Whilst this demo is focused on customer enrolment, we can also now onboard a new customer using an identity document. It combines OCR with facial authentication, so is ideal if you're impacted by Know Your Customer or other ID verification regulations. I'll give you the details at the end if you'd like to register for the document onboarding demo. But for now, let's dive straight in as the clock's ticking. I'm now about to enroll myself as if I'm your customer. The scenario is that you, the enterprise, has integrated the AimBrain facial authentication module into your infrastructure. So your customer goes to your app and selects the option to register for facial biometric access. So for this, I'm going to cast my screen. Excellent, and you should now be able to see my mobile screen. I'm going to select the AimBrain demo app here in the bottom right corner, and I'm going to register for facial authentication. So we're going through to my camera and it's going to ask me for 5 selfies. I'm just going to remove my headset temporarily to do this. So it's going to ask me for 5 selfies. I'm going to move it around just ever so slightly. Oh, I have to retake that one. Three down, 2 to go. Excellent, and last up. Excellent. Enrollment finished successfully. Headset back on. So what was happening there is that our deep learning engine is using algorithms to convert these images into a mathematical construct. The original raw data is deleted. For data privacy and security, these mathematical constructs cannot be reverse engineered to recreate a photo or any resemblance thereof in any way. It's important to point out here that AimBrain never holds any raw data, images or voice recordings, nor does it connect in any way to any personal or financial customer information. In fact, we insist on zero contact with personal information. Okay, quick time check. I can see now that we've just got enough time to show you the authentication process. So now that we're enrolled and our digital identity construct is stored in the cloud, we can now go back to the app and access our account. So we select facial authentication. Again, I'm just going to remove my headset quickly. It's going to ask me to blink, but I'm purposefully not going to. Let me just show you why. Excellent, and that's worked as I would have expected. It's matched me to 100%, but I failed the liveliness test. And so this liveliness test is a combination of anti-spoofing and a liveliness detection feature that's inbuilt into AimBrain products to beat fraudsters trying to use videos or images to gain access. Let's try it again, but this time I am going to blink. And as I expected, that's allowed me into the demo app there. So the image that I just took was turned into a digital construct and compared against the original enrollment construct. Now the enterprise sets its acceptance preferences based on its risk thresholds. AimBrain can advise on this, but does not control it. We do set an easy-to-use slider, however, to help organizations set their own thresholds, what they feel is an acceptable equal error rate. Our facial authentication module, which is called AimFace, can also be used with our voice or behavioral authentication, so that it can be invoked if the behavioral or voice match falls below your risk thresholds. We call this step-up authentication. It's particularly valuable when additional assurance is required for sign-off on large or abnormal financial transactions, for example. Just a few seconds to go now, so I want to quickly add that we have new capabilities in our facial authentication module. Using deep learning, we've built image denoising and enhancement functionality. This means that even if the user is in poor conditions, too little or too much light, obstructions, or using a low-quality camera, for example, we can strip the image of the noise and enhance it so that it is usable. This means that the user doesn't have to repeatedly take selfies, so it's smoother and faster overall. In fact, we've just written a white paper on this image enhancement and denoising capability. If you'd like to read it or would like to register for any other of our mini webinars, please email us at sales@aimbrain.com, or you can email me directly at will@aimbrain.com. I hope you've enjoyed our brief time together. Time check, we're bang on, so you can email me any question. I'd be delighted to have a chat with you and answer any questions you have. We'll also send you a recording of this webinar. Thank you very much for your time.